let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
15. And the Steelers first down.
26. 88.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Rodgers going to throw on first. That's cut in stride by Fryermuth. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Get 300. Inside. Coming 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the red zone on first. That's DK on the slant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Back. 58. Come out.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Has it in. He loses the football. Picked up by the Rams. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
First carry now for Kyren Williams. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
Mark down back at his own 4-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. 180.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Space fix for 35. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Easy alert. Get it, 20.
On first down, here's Stafford. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts stops him for the second time this game. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Rodgers from the gun. Cutting in the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's got room to roam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On return, here's Gainwell. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Look at him. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Working out of the gun, here's Rodgers. On the move, hit it right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Box it, box it, box it. Hey, take 26.
Here he goes, third and long. Makes the grab downfield. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
A gain of 29 Steelers first down.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. Connecting on the slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Offensive line fast.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They're on the tackle. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
53, ready. 40 got. 40 got. 40 hot.
Stafford from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Corum now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
59, red 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made right side by Nakua. And this one doesn't go far. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is brought in at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
For first thing you do as a quarterback. The first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 37 on the play. And first set of downs for Pittsburgh. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down. Here's Rodgers. He's trying to go deep again. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Corum now on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Set! Alert!
Stafford now on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
158. Back north. Plant. Zoom.
Rodgers going to throw on 1st. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Box it. Jump up, get right.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. Corum now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the 23-yard line.
Hurry.
Working quickly here.
Alert.
On second down, a run with Williams. Only 3 yards that time. They're left to figure out a 3rd and 15.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
53. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Draw play. This is Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long now for Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Drill right. Monday.
Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. He completes it in traffic. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9.
On second down, Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
He's across midfield to the 49.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Rams' 49-yard line.
Warren once more. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Zone read, here's a gift to Warren. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Now 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just say that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Eszquire Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kick, and we're off from Eszquire. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers from the gun. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Blue 58. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back north. Jump out.
Again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now throw again. Rodgers. Makes the grab downfield. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, take 26.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught out wide. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
58.
Warren. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
To Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Quint Allen to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
They go play action. Lawrence. And his caught. Takes Travis Hunter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. They'll look underneath here for Etienne. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second down now, they need 7.
13, Luke. Lisa, 24. Son, this is...
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jaguars.
On red. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soto.
Lawrence looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Hey, kill.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Darn it.
Lawrence to throw it. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium here in just a moment.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Silver.
ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
26. 20, 58.
Rodgers set to pass. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Get 300. We need 18. Hey, 88. Get right.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Jaguars 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play.
Lawrence's pass.
Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
26.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Hey, take 26.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's got it. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
319.
Warren can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and goal
26
at the 2-yard line.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play.